Hi, this is Tara with Nappytime Review, and today I'm going to show you it's a Great Life's gardening kit for kids, and it comes in this beautiful gift box. So it's just got kind of like these awesome kind of retro earthy designs on them that I like. And before I show you the actual product, I do want to say that there was something in this package that surprised me in a pleasant way. And what that was is they have this kind of pamphlet that shows how they made them. And I just thought that was kind of interesting that they took the time and the resources to put that in there, because we don't often go into how things are made and things probably as much as we should with kids, but I just know when I was a kid we would see television programs and stuff showing how things were made, and it was just so interesting. We didn't really appreciate all the time that went into those things, and had no idea how things were made like that, and it also kind of made us more curious about how other things are made and the step-by-step processes and stuff. So I was really impressed that they put that in there, and it has some nice pictures that I'm sure kids would like to look at, how these are made. But let me show you the actual products now. I was kind of surprised when I got them. They're kind of small, which most kid version things are on the small side. But I guess I just kind of expected them to be about the same size as most adult hand gardening tools are. And I think this might be a good thing, because usually even adult hand tools are kind of hard to use with your hands, because you'll have a big spade and you stick it down in the ground, and it's so wide and so big that it takes a lot of pressure to push down on it, and usually either it's very hard for you to do, you run out of strength to do much with it, or as much as you'd like, or it ends up breaking. And I think maybe that's good with these, so that the it's going to be a lot easier for a child to cut through the earth and dig up bits with a spade this size, rather than one that's more the typical adult hand tool size. So I like that they made it smaller, and I think these would be perfect for container gardening, but not limited to that. And I think they would also be great for a child's sandbox, or just digging around in the rocks and dirt. Even if you don't plan on involving your kid with gardening, which I think is a great idea. But kids love to dig around in the dirt, and find rocks, find little treasures, see bugs, and we should encourage that sort of thing, for them to explore and investigate what's outside. You really can't have too much time outside when it comes to kids, and they can learn so much just by exploring. And I say that as a teacher and a mother, that nature is really kind of an untapped resource when it comes to teaching our kids. But I was surprised by the size, but I think it's really a good idea that they are smaller like that. But you get a spade, you get a rake or cultivator, and you also get kind of the more pointed spade, maybe to dig a small hole down to put a seed in. But of course the most beautiful part of them is the carving and the painting here. In the set you get a horse, which the carving, the video, I can tell it's not doing it justice. It gets kind of blurry when it's up close here. But it's very well done, and from the pictures of the description online it looked like it would be kind of rough, but even though it's been carved down, and you do see some of the the carving or cuts on it, it's all very smoothed out. So it's not, those aren't sharp edges or splintery at all. They're very smoothed down and perfect for kids. There's also a rabbit, and just the detail and the realisticness to them is great. And one thing, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's kind of like a beaded eye. It's not just paint, so it looks more realistic, kind of has a kind of a wet, shiny glow to it, and also an eagle. But like I said, they're all smooth. There's no rough or sharp edges to them, and they are very comfortable to hold. And what I also was impressed with them about is I feel like when it comes to adult hand gardening tools, because we have a flower bed, we plant some stuff in containers, and we also have a garden, so we use this stuff. The metal of this and the way it's constructed to fit onto the wood and everything, I was testing these out. I was bending them, and or I was attempting to bend them, and these are made better than some of the adult ones that we have gotten over the past several years, because it seems like we buy a new one a new set of these every year. But these are very well made, so I have no doubt that, you know, a kid, you know, jamming this into the dirt and scraping around with it and everything is going to be okay. I think it's going to be very durable for a kid. But that's about all I can think of to say. They do also have little rings of twine here, you know, to hang them out and stuff. It probably, where they're made of wood, it probably is going to be a good idea to keep them out of the moisture, you know, so if you have a spot outside or in the garage or something where you want to have your kid hang them up, that might be a good idea. But just a really beautiful set, and I think our daughter is going to love them. I can't wait to pull them out when the weather gets a little better and have her play outside with these, because she loves to work alongside us, and she also loves rocks and dirt. So now she has some tools to kind of foster that. So I would highly recommend it. Great gift for boys or girls, and just highly recommend. I can't say enough good about it. It's just exceeds expectations of what I thought you could make a gardening set for kids for. So check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all.